back. We are having some issue with internet connectivity. Major stoppages we have here. We are sorry. There's a full TV coming to you guys. Keep following us. Keep following live from the CDC Council of Patriots. CDC Council of Patriots, they've been stopped from going the other way. They've taken another route. Coming down the Galley Street area. This is Galley Street coming to the Water Street side. Apparently they want to get out of the city now. Having done the job, they've come to present their petition and also dislodge those guys from the Student Unification Party. So the guys are speaking, having some chit chat, having some discussion. Now we are on Water Street. Water Street is the famous Water Side area. Where you get Water Side. So it's just an all day of our protest action.
So, where now? That camping?
So they said they're going back there, but the police have gathered. According to them, some of their comrades are still back there, and they got to make sure that they get out of that place. And so we are still here. This area where we are is the Galley Street area, going down to the Water Street. It is affectionately known as Water Side, the famous Water Side market. And excuse me, so what happened to you?
They put all of them in. I'm going to stay on my head. People stay go soup it in. I'm on my head.
What were you doing when you stayed with car?
If I am stay in, I'm going to stay. Not today, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay.
Who been there?
So
The same mean in a process. These are seen elements that are celebrated through our routine. They are staying here among us. We came here today peacefully. We never attempted nobody. The same police are the one that been picking for us today. As you can see here, one of our comrades is wounded. They are looking for us. They are looking for us.
okay, so one of the guys there complaining on his finger. He's alleging that one of the officers of the Liberia National Police hit on his finger, and it's spring. That's according to him. This is yet to be confirmed, and so the CDC Council of Patriots, the guys are trying to leave, and we will remain with them until they leave the city. According to them, they're backing up now, having done the job, and the police do not want to allow them to leave. And so they're using the Water Street end. Let's keep following them. Let's keep following them. So I see some of the guys are leaving now. We're about to get to the popular Slipway end, just around the famous Gabriel Tucker Bridge, or the new bridge, as you call it. This is Water Street. You gotta get in front and see whether there will not be another thing to make sure that they go back on Ashmore Street, where we get information that the guys on soup are already posted there, but we've not been able to see them. But we want to see what will be the next action. I'm sorry there's a little break in my voice because I have to take some more exercise this morning. Okay. The police have come again. The police have come again. Will there be another barricade to stop the guys from leaving the city? Will there be another barricade to stop the guys from escaping out of the city? The police have come again. This time around it's on Water Street. It's on Water Street. If anyone has an intention to leave the city, obviously they will use this route. Okay, the police have allowed them. So Ben Didi Topa was trying to put forth his plan. So the PSU see the guys are friendly, cordially speaking with the guys from the Council of Patriots. So let's see what I see another police vehicle is coming from the front there, except because of the guys. See another police vehicle is coming from the front. Okay, that police vehicle passed by, but they've allowed the guys to come through. Whether they're going to the CDC headquarters or they're going back at the University of Liberia campus, it's something we got to look out for. Let's see. Or they are going to make sure that they can sort out the guys from the soup to make sure that they dislodge them. Finally, like they've already started. Whenever they gather, their intention is to make sure that they are dislodged, like they did up Bessie Street. So we are on Johnson Street now. This is Johnson Street. So it's the entire city. This is like a marathon. Seriously. An entire city of Monrovia. The guys from the Council of Patriots making sure that Student Unification Party do not gather anywhere around the city. And so Ashmore Street is barricaded. The entire Ashmore Street, there is no access. So we will ensure that these guys leave Central Town. Until they leave, we don't know their next plan. So these are all members of the CDC Council of Patriots. This is a breakaway group from the Council of Patriots, the famous group that had the June 7 protests. They are in collaboration with the consultant of university students. Also here, that's the information we got. Their president is here, Barry. So that's the end of the group. They are marching down. They are leaving. But mind you now, while they leave, if they come in contact with any guys from Soup, they will definitely do what they did to the other two guys who they saw. Keep following Spoon TV.
Okay, folks, we are still here. Many thanks to Aaron Shuban. Together, we here bringing you live coverage. So basically, supporters of CDC are currently in control of Monrovia. After dislocation, the SUP supporters, they are now in control, parading the streets. And, it's like they are making their way back to the University of Liberia. So they are making their way back to the University of Liberia main campus or to the next base. So Ben believed Topa and Barry were picked up by the police in a peaceful manner to take them from where they were. So Ben and Barry are not among these protesters now. So many thanks to all of you who are following us. Since this morning, we started bringing you live coverage from the University of Liberia campus, where the CDC COP assembled earlier to send a warning shout out to would-be protesters, and now they are in charge. Now they are in charge of the city, parading and making their way back to the University of Liberia campus or to the headquarters of the CDC. So this is Spoon TV. Remember, today is the Independence celebration. We are celebrating 175 years of existence, and it is being marked with stone throwing and noise everywhere in the city. So just in case you're just joining us, Spoon TV, and the soups are yet to be located. We are yet to locate members of soup. So we will continue to bring you live coverage of this team. And all of them are headed towards the University of Liberia main campus. Just in case you're just joining us, we want to welcome you. This is Spoon TV, and the Liberian National Police have been somehow very peaceful. This is the first time that
Now single,
arrest was made.
Of tear gas.
They were very peaceful in walking along
guys
with,
out of the city.
along with the supporters.
At one point in time, I saw even the police giving these guys from the CDC, COP water to drink.
We saw that during June 7th.
June 7th. So it has been
brought
a very
water.
long time since that has happened.
It's been a long time since
Yeah.
the police provided water, for protesters.
But
Today is the second time that I'm seeing that. After the June 7th protest, today we saw these guys getting water again. So like I was saying, Aaron, the police was very peaceful in, moving with these guys. I did not even see them like usual protests. They were dispersing with tear gas or whatever you may term it. But hey, with this, they were like, take your time, get out. So we're moving. Let's go ahead of them.
so you see in the hand of some of the guys, this guy who's moving with the boots in his hand, we noticed that they were able to beat on some of the guys. James, at the time they were beating on the guy from the soup, we smell something very strange, like he defecated on himself. That's what some of them were saying.
Amen.
That the guy has defecated on himself, and you could smell, something very, very, very much bad around the area. It's not confirmed as to whether he actually, defecated on himself, but that's what they were saying, and that was how they left him. Because
They left him.
they left him, but some of the guys also chased after him. He was able to finally enter in one of the homes there. But you know that the ladies, some of the ladies around the U.S. embassy now are complaining that their food and other things got destroyed when the supers ran in some of their places, and then the guys from the Council of Patriots tried to enter their homes, and they are alleging that it was the guys from the Council of Patriots that destroyed their belongings. Some of them even alleging that their phones called missing. So it's something like what would say this was given rise to and encouraged by the Liberia National Police, James. This you can say, if we have our Liberia National Police on the alert,
If they were going to come soon,
when they get this information, they can be on the alert, making sure that they can protect the people. But the moment these guys dislodged the supers, that was when they came in. It was no use, because there was no opposing side for them to protect or maybe prevent. And then issue coming from the guys from the Council of Patriots or the guys from SUP. So you can see the police there following these guys up very quietly, very peacefully. They're following them. Let's see where they head to. Where they are heading to. Let's see where they're going to make sure to finally arrive, and they are still searching for the supers, James.
and they are celebrating the police.
Yes.
Get them 2 shots. Yeah.
Yes, they are celebrating the police. That's the commissioner of the Maritime Affairs, Eugene Namu. Okay, so folks, we are still moving slowly. After I took that very, very much huge run, you know, I've not done that for a very long time, so I was breathing and breathing and breathing, and but I was able to be rescued by James who got the vehicle, and now we are moving slowly to wherever these guys are going. We want to ensure that we reach them wherever they are going, so that we don't miss up on anything that might happen if they come in contact with supers. And you know they are going to what we can call the super stronghold, James.
That's
the University of Liberia. They are heading there.
But it is their stronghold for today. They've been in charge of that place since this morning.
So can we say it's the celebration of Lofa County Unity Party?
Yeah, they have been able to take care of that place.
Take over the entire stronghold of the Student Unification Party. When we got there, the super said they were not gathering at the University of Liberia campus, so the guys did not understand their entire plan. But despite that, the Council of Patriots was able to get on them on Jensen Street and dislodge them. So we are still moving. The guys have been given the clear chance to march
in the principal street.
But James, one thing I noticed, the hierarchies of the Student Unification Party, those guys who are heading the Student Unification Party were not present at the time.
Yeah, I did not see Jusu.
I did not see
Mustafa.
And now you want to say that what was the issue? You told a group of guys that we're gathering at this point, and they were not there. I saw Jusu doing a live video from his comfort zone, and then Mustafa Kane also was not there, and the other young comrades who gathered there, the other guys, as they would call them, cadres that gathered there, they were dislodged, some of them beaten up, in the absence of their leaders. In the absence of their leaders, they were beaten up. I don't know if that is a sign of leadership.
Maybe they
are earlier planning to arrive there later on, or they were being afraid that they would have been the target.
They were ready gathering. Yeah, the supers were still gathering. I saw a couple of them coming and dressing up when we got a call that these guys were making their way to the U.S. Embassy. But they were already in charge. They were already in charge of the embassy, and they said that they had men coming from West Point, Nickeltown, so they were awaiting their team to come. And surprising to them, they got attacked by pro-government supporters who believe that Wia is fixing the country. There's no need to fix the country. So the guys should leave the street and they should not be seen anywhere around in the capital. In the capital, while they are celebrating July 26th. And so, what happened? They have been stopped.
Okay, so
let's make a stop somewhere here. So you can go around them.
So let's see why the guys have made us stop. Like we told you, we'll be with them until we get to see them, leaving one after another to their burial rooms. So we're going to cover them up. But the thing about it, the guys from Soup cannot be seen. We have no reason to cover one side. But once we see the guys from Soup, definitely we will bring them on camera live for you. And so we see the guys have stopped here. The guys have made a big stop Let's make a brief stop here. Let's see why they stopped for the briefless stop here. Ben believe Tokpa is in the middle of these guys. He's very sandwiched by some of the guys here. So they are about to move again on the campus of the University of Liberia. That's what we're hearing. Huh? So folks, keep following Spoon TV. We are coming to you live from Monrovia. We are heading towards the University of Liberia with the CDC Council of Patriots. The CDC Council of Patriots having dislodged members of the Student Education Party. They are going back to their stronghold to make sure they can retake them. But we are still here. The guys are passing one after another, as you can see. Keep following Spoon TV. Let's see what happens next. If the guys get on Capitol Hill at the University of Liberia, what happens? Maybe, who knows? Maybe super, but now they've taken over the campus. Maybe the supers have now taken over the campus.
How possible is that?
Okay, they have been asked to take another route. Is it by the police? Yes.
Monrovia City Police.
Metro Police there, Monrovia City Police.
So let's try to pass through to go on campus and wait for them. If we go so, we will not have a chance to go up, right? So let's just go on campus.
So, I don't know how they are going to enter, but I think that's the same route they used to enter the campus gyms. Now you see on the Jalata end of the University of Liberia campus, there is no gate there, no police there, no other administration there. So I think that's why that's the area the guys are going to use. That's the area the guys are going to use. So the other police officers that were stationed here, we see a PSU Vigo just arrived here. A PSU Vigo just arrived here, but they left after the gas. So it seemed that they were protecting them. But let's see. Let's see how it ends. We are coming to you live from Capitol Hill. Liberia's Independence Day celebration has been mad with stone throws.
Running around.
Yes, protestations, stone throws, counter protests and counter protests, Sue being dislodged. Some of the guys, crossing stones from one end to another. Some of them being, some of them sustaining wounds from both sides. But you can tell that Soup suffered the most when it comes to sustaining wounds. Two of their guys were captured and they were beaten in front of cameras. They were beaten in front of cameras. So let's see, one of the guys are going to come here. But you can see the entire University of Liberia campus is like a ghost camp. Yeah, a ghost town where we know that soup will usually gather here, but the guys are not here. They were dislodged by members of the CDC Council of Patriots. So the thing about it, the guys did not hide themselves. Unlike other actions that have been taken against protesters, you remember what happened on the campus here the last time when the guys denied that they were not the ones behind it. This time around, they've come up, but they've said they are members of the Council of Patriots. They're not going to allow these guys to destroy the workings of President Weah. They believe that President Weah, is doing well for the country. He's fixing the country already, and there is no need for someone to call on President George Weah to fix the country. And so this time around, they were clear. They were clear, and they came out.
But why you want them to lie to you when we are supporters?
No, in some cases you see the guys, trying to deny the fact that they were not the ones that invaded the protests. The guys fought against them, amongst themselves. But this time around, they showed themselves clearly, and they don't want anybody to protest.
So our team will be at the Independence Day celebration site to bring you live coverage while we bring you the running around in the capital today. CDC's administration has been able to get rid of protesters who came out to protest against the administration, to call on the administration to face the country. They have been successful in saying this country is a land of no protest, so you're not going to be allowed to protest here. Though the guys were peaceful at the U.S. Embassy, the home of the greatest country on the face of the earth, but that country's embassy, the front part was invaded by members of Weah's administration who believed that the president is doing well, and they had to invade to make sure that the U.S. Embassy is clear of protesters and no one is around to protest there. And they also came here on the University of Liberia campus at first and besieged this entire campus. At the time, the CDC Council of Patriots claimed that they are in charge and they are doing it to show support or solidarity to President George Manning Weah. And SOUP did not even make a mistake to come to where they were, but they paraded straight from the University of Liberia to the greatest country on the face of the earth embassy to invade that country's embassy by throwing stones in front of the U.S. embassy. And I know this. Let's watch and see what.
So that's one of the guys from the CDC Council of Patriots.
Yeah,
so you can tell that the guys are coming back here. So the gate has been opened.
They were reassembled.
The gate has been opened for the guys to enter back on the campus. And so these are guys from the CDC Council of Patriots. Just one of them, another one there. Some ladies are also coming. So they're about to regroup.
They will regroup, yeah. Okay, so folks, since this morning, 3 to 11, early this morning.
The official program from the for the Independence Day celebration should be starting at 11. And you just said 3 minutes to 11.
3 minutes
so
to that
we got 3 more minutes to the start of the program. Our guys going to bring you the program live from the September Pavilion. That's why I learned the program is going to be held. And that's why you saw the police did everything they could to prevent the Council of Patriots from getting on Ashmore Street. Because Ashmore Street is a no-go zone for just anyone not having pass or not having authorization to get to that street. Now it's going to be difficult because there where the September Pavilion is, and you just cannot go over there. So the supers cannot be seen anywhere around here. The University of Liberia campus is empty I see you with the strap emptiness. The guys are not around. Earlier on, we had the members of the Council of Patriots, the CDC Council of Patriots, here, and they were able to march over to Bessie Street where they dislodged the guards, chased them out of the entire place. Now, if you come on the campus here, you thought Soup would be here. No, Soup. Members of Soup are not here. The Council of Patriots, as we can see, they are regrouping. The CDC Council of Patriots are regrouping. And probably maybe James to do, to give the guys some thanks and appreciate them for what they've done to dislodge Soup, and then they can go home. Maybe some of them go and dress up and go and celebrate the Independence Day celebration, because from what you can see now, it's like a job well done on the part of the CDC Council of Patriots.
They have been successful. They have been successful in executing their duty. So I think we can use the Jonathan route to see whether they are. So that's yeah, let's go and use our set to go. Yeah, let's say bye.
So, folks, we hope to join you from another end as we are still here covering this Independence Day celebrations attraction. People are protesting and counter-protesting on Independence Day, 175th independence of Liberia. My name is Aaron Kuban. I've been here with James Gude Flomo. Our guys are posted around. We have an entire team of Joseph Soko Connor, our television director, our deputy general manager, Emmanuel Kortu. Mr. Raw is also on the team from on the other side. And we have Chokon Flama and Sylvester Chilople as well on the team. The other guys who are assisting back in studio to make sure that we bring you this live from the September Pavilion to bring you the live program on the radio and both, and also on the television too as well. Thanks for joining us. We hope to join you for another area.